guest, Texas Republican Congressman Pat Fallon, wondering about a surge that's already well in place, gets out of control once Title 42 is no longer in place. Congressman, good to have you back. What do you think happens at that moment?
Well, Neil, thanks for having me on. I think that we're going to see a crisis turn into an absolute catastrophe. I mean, we've had 8 months in a row of over 200,000 illegal border crossers, 20 months in a row of over 150,000. We caught 98 people that were on the terrorist watch list. 160 countries are represented by folks that are coming across the border illegally. And Neil, we've seized 28,000 pounds of fentanyl in Joe Biden's presidency, which is enough to kill every American about 40 times over. And we lost 107,000 people to opioid overdoses last year. So it's really bad. It's the worst it's been in history, and it's only going to get even worse.
You know, do you hear any talk at all, Congressman, about the administration extending that?
You know, Joe Biden was just asked, when he visited El Paso, if he was going to visit the border. And he said he had better things to do. Well, he's been at his Delaware beach house 59 times. So, no, I think what's going to actually happen, if I got a crystal ball out, is things are going to get so bad that even the middle and some on the center left are going to demand some action. And then he'll probably reinstitute some Trump area policies like the Wait Mexico policy.
In the meantime, New York Mayor Eric Adams, this was a strange one, at least for me to digest. You know, they have 17,000 or so migrants who've made their way, illegal migrants, to New York. And he needs and has requested $1 billion to handle that from the administration. I'm doing the rough math in my head. This would get into the gazillions of dollars if other Democratic mayors had, made the same request for the thousands who've come their way. What did you make of that?
Well, they think, it's very typical of a far left politician to think that money just falls from the sky. I mean, just as your past guest just said, printing $7 trillion was an extraordinarily bad idea, considering we have 40-year high inflation. There's results to this. I think personally, the federal government should cut off any city that's a sanctuary city. And if we're going to bus migrants and fly migrants all over the country, we should focus them on sanctuary cities. How about Nancy Pelosi's home in San Francisco? How about Chuck Schumer's mansion up in New York and Joe Biden's beach house in Delaware?
Congressman, while I have you here, a lot of people are interested in this back and forth about who the next Speaker of the House will be. It looked like Kevin McCarthy for a while. He doesn't appear for the moment to have the 218 votes. Where are you on this? Would you support him to lead Republicans in the House? Someone else? What?
No, absolutely. Listen, Neil, there's a process, and the Republican conference or the Republican caucus has 222 members, and we voted 188 to 31 for Kevin McCarthy to be the next speaker. So as a rule, we'll go out there and we should all be voting for the person who was nominated in conference. That way you cut out the Democrats. They do the same thing to us. They didn't ask for any Republican input to speaker when Nancy Pelosi was elected in January 21. But you're right, there is a math problem. If you can't get to 218, you can't become the next speaker. So I'm fascinated to see what will happen. I hope we can iron things out and move forward and do the business of the people. But we're going to find out January 3rd.
Are you looking at this 2024 race and how it's shaping up? Donald Trump is the only announced presidential candidate, as you know, Congressman. He issued something today that looked like a card campaign to raise money, but I don't know to what degree. He's dressed as a superhero, what have you. But a lot of people at your party are frustrated that he ain't it. He ain't the future. Do you agree?
Well, clearly after November 8th, Ron DeSantis' political star is on the rise. I mean, he won what used to be a purple state, Florida, by 19 percentage points. And there were six contested congressional districts in Florida, and the Republicans swept them off. So there was a red wave, but it was limited in certain areas. New York, we did very well, California, in Florida. So, and then I'm seeing national polls where Ron DeSantis is now leading President Trump. President Trump's been great to me. I think his policies were excellent. I think we got two heavyweight superstars in the Republican Party right now, and their names are Ron DeSantis.
You're going to have a lot more than that, right? You'll probably have a lot more than that joining the fray, right?
We're right, but I think those two are the big, they're the big bulls in the china shop, if you will. And I think it's either going to be our nominee. I'm going to make the prediction that early it'd be Ron DeSantis or Donald Trump.
Got it. All right. Always a pleasure, Congressman. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Very good seeing you.